Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to the AI Tech Explainer channel, the place for AI professionals to stay updated with AI advances. In this video, I will show you how to use the graph state to start from a previous response and explore a different outcome. This is very practical, guys, when we need to fix some mistakes or try a different strategy, which is very common when working with chatbots or when building applications like autonomous software engineers. And this can be achieved thanks to the LangGraph's built-in time travel functionality. Like in the previous chatbots, we will start with some installations. We set necessary environment variables, we import necessary packages, and we create our chatbot. So here are the packages that should be installed. There are two ways to set your environment variables, either setting them directly this way or reading them this way from Google Colab secrets. Don't hesitate to let me know, guys, in the comments if you need some guidelines on how to create Google Colab secrets and read them in your Colab notebook. Here we import necessary packages. All the first part that we will see here are exactly the same as the ones that I present in the last videos. So as usual, we start with defining our state class, which contains a single attribute, which is messages. We define our LLM. Here I'm using Llama 3.370 billions. We create the graph builder. Our tool is Tavily Search. We bind LLM with our list of tools, which contains only one tool. We create the chatbot function, which will be a node in our graph, and we add this node to our graph. We define a tool node, which will contain the defined tools. We add this node to the graph. As usual, we add the conditional edges. We add the edge between tools and chatbot, the start edge. We define the memory, and we compile our graph using memory as checkpointer. Now we start to chat with our chatbot. Here is the config that we will pass to the graph. It's important to notice that here we are defining a thread ID equals to 1 so that we keep talking about the same memory. We stream the graph with a user message, which is I'm learning LangGraph. Could you do some research on it for me? Here we see the tool call, which is Tavily Search, and here we have our chatbot answer, which is LangGraph is an open source AI agent framework designed to build, deploy, and manage complex GenAI agent workflows and so on. After that, we ask another question, which is, yeah, that's helpful. Give me 3 big companies which are using it. And here we have the chatbot answer, which is, here are 3 big companies that are using LangGraph: LinkedIn, Uber, and Replit. So till here, guys, we don't have anything new. We've seen this so far in the previous videos from LangGraph series, but now we'll see the new part. Here we can replay the full state history to see everything that occurred. We start with initializing to replay with none value. We parse the state history and we print each state of the graph. And here we see different states of the graphs. Here we change the to replay value to the graph state based on the number of chat messages in the state, which is equals to 6 in our case. So here we are kind of checkpointing the graph history at a certain level that we will use later on. If we check the toReplay.next value now, we see that it's at the place that we mentioned here, which is after the chatbot node of the second graph invocation. So it's this one. Now let's load this state. And as you notice here, guys, we have a checkpoint ID timestamp. And this is the value which will tell the graph checkpointer to load the state from that moment in time. And if we check this out, we stream the graph with no message. We provide the config of the persisted state. And if we print the last message of this event, we see that it's exactly the second answer that we had from our chatbot, which followed the second tool call of the second graph invocation. And this is very helpful, guys, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, because it permits us to change a strategy taken by our chatbot or fix any errors that occurred during the inference. This is it, guys, for this part of LangGraph series. I hope you like the video and don't hesitate to ask me questions in the video comments if you need any details about any concept about which I talked so far, and see you next time.